Hello, I'm John Merrill from Durakool. Today we're going to talk a little about switching DC loads and how Durakool relays can help you. With over 90 years of power switching, we have a wealth of experience and unique power relays for DC switching alongside a broad range of DC contactors for switching loads from 48 volts DC to 1500 volts DC. Today we'll look at 3 small relays and talk a little bit about how they switch DC voltages to 450 volts. Switching DC is challenging. AC arcs are self-extinguishing. Voltage and current in phase goes through zero together and the arc turns off. The DC arc is not self-extinguishing. The only way to break a DC arc is to increase the contact gap until the arc goes out, or use a gas environment that does not support an arc. DC arcs start when the contacts open and the gap is very small. The arc is pulled out as the contacts open. DC motors act like generators when the voltage is turned off and they're still spinning. That sustains the switching arc on contact open until the motor slows down or the gap is big enough to extinguish the arc. The solution is a combination of various factors. Use a contact material to better withstand arc damage. Silver tin oxide is good, or silver tin indium oxide is better. Make the contact gap larger, use an arc blowout magnet, or use a special gas-filled contact chamber. With plastic-cased miniature relays, it's not possible to have a true hermetic seal, so inert gas filling of the relay doesn't work. There's little room to make the contact gap larger. Also, making the contact gap larger affects the coil power needed to open the contacts, leading to heat issues in the coil. We use a magnet to deflect the arc away from the contacts as they open. It's the same technique as used in high-voltage DC contactors, but miniaturized for a small relay. Durakool is a pioneer in this technology. When we place a magnet in the correct position, we can deflect the arc away from the contacts, extending the arc until the arc length is too long for the arc to continue and it goes out. It's not a new idea. We have taken it to new levels by applying it to our miniature relays. This is our DG55M relay. The strange bump covers the magnet, enabling the DG55M to break an 80 volt DC 20 amp load. It's that shape so that it will clear a mounting bolt when used in a standard mini ISO automotive relay socket. The Durakool DG17M is a great example of what we can do with magnets. The DG17M can break a load of 15 amps at 450 volts DC, but measures only 25 millimeters wide by 19 millimeters deep and 19.5 millimeters high. The DG17M is ideal for pre-charge and discharge applications in electric vehicles. The DG38L's magnet is inside and not visible. The DG38L has the same PCB footprint as an industry standard type, similar to our DG34, enabling direct replacement in DC switching applications. Suitable for 277 volts AC or 24 volts DC up to 45 amps, the DG38L is also available with an increased contact gap for 80 volt DC operation at 20 amps. Other Durakool relays optimized for DC switching include DG57BM, DG57CM, DC20 and the DE20. Visit our website at www.durakoolrelays.com to download the datasheets and for more examples of Durakool relays and contactors optimized for DC switching.